one out. No. Oh, here's something I need to mention. So if you tear the top of the tea bag off, add the contents to your food, it makes a really nice seasoning. It actually stays there on its own, it's that precise. Rather spectacular. So yeah, it's alright for you get stuff for free. Since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, straight as a rule that is. My last workshop has got a lot of clamps. I'm waffling on again now. Point is, I'm still here, the vario's still here. At the moment, it looks like a piece of shit. Now, many of you may remember me saying that I wanted to get this vario done for Easter and go off on a little adventure, a little treasure hunting adventure, if I remember rightly. Well, unfortunately, today is actually Easter Monday and I'm still here, the vario's still here. I did not succeed, I failed miserably in getting this van ready to leave here and go on an adventure. So please do forgive me. I've forgiven myself, but here's the thing. I'm kind of glad I didn't get it ready because the weather this weekend has been absolutely diabolical. It has literally rained all Easter long. So it doesn't really matter because if the van was ready and I did go off somewhere, I probably would have just ended up spending the whole weekend sat inside the van, which wouldn't have made a very interesting video. So the whole exercise would have been pointless. Instead, I've decided to carry on building the van, just steam on, get it done as quick as I can. But this van build is taking forever, and the reason it's taking so long is because I do put in so much effort filming these videos, a little bit too much. To give you an idea, the last video that I uploaded took me 3 days to film and then another full day to edit. Literally, I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, started editing at 7. By the time I uploaded the video, sorted out the thumbnail, all the title, the description, make sure it ranks in SEO and all that, so on and so forth, it was 8 o'clock at night. So it's 3 days of filming, a full day editing. Just takes too long. Anyway, I'm waffling on again now. Let me get my Hoover. So if you are watching this video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Right. With that said, my bluetti under there has gone flat because the weather's been so bad, and I'm going to have to use the bluetti inside the vario to power my tools. Oddly enough, the bluetti inside my van's at 100% still. I guess it's a good thing, right? Ta-da! Track saw. Oh, I can take screws of it first. Don't tell anyone I keep a screwdriver under there, will you? Now I screwed these pieces and glued them together, and the reason I screwed them is because I couldn't find my clamps. I did have a whole array of clamps, but for some strange reason they seem to have disappeared. Can't think where they went. I'm not going to make aspirations or assumptions, but maybe my last workshop has got a lot of clamps. Because I've got none. Small price to pay for my freedom, I think. A few sacrificial wood clamps. Right, I hope whoever's got them is making good use of them and they're not just sat there collecting dust. Did put plenty of screws in. I hope my cunning plan of gluing bent pieces together has worked. Straight as a rule, that is. These two pieces were really badly bent. They were like bananas. So I glued them together and now it's nice and straight. Love it. The plan comes together. There's old BA used to say. This one. That one's still a little bit bent, but we'll get away with it. Now I'm not too worried about the holes in this because the only part of this timber you're going to see is this face. I'm going to slice that, make it nice, and then router it a little bit, give it a nice curve, you know, just make it look a bit prettier than it looks now, because at the moment it looks like a piece of shit. Believe me, I will transform it into something rather beautiful. This says with great confidence. Right, let's cut this. Oh, splinter. Oh, yeah. Bugger. Right, oh, here's something I need to mention. My battery. When I fitted the battery in my van, a lot of people asked me what size cable I used. And also a lot of people said, those cables aren't big enough, you're going to need bigger cables than that. Fact of the matter is, I'm using a Bluetti in my van for my 240 volt, which has a built-in 300 watt inverter. So because I'm not using my 12 volt batteries to boost my power up to 3000 watts 240 volt, I don't need huge thick cables in my van. So all those people out there that are asking me what size cable I used, I can't answer that question because I don't know what application you're using in your van. But I would highly recommend just doing a Google search on cable sizing, 12 volt cable sizing, and there are loads of sizing charts. You'll see a whole array of different size charts you can use to determine what size cables you need to use in your camper van. Just wanted to mention that, because like I say, a lot of people have been asking for some strange reason. So yeah, don't judge your cable sizing by the ones I'm using, because I'm using a completely different system to what most people do. And I'm doing it like that because I was given those products for free and I'm making the most of what I've got, basically. But if I'm honest, I will say I would probably go for the more conventional system, you know, like a 12 volt battery, an inverter, MPPT charge controller, alternator charge controller, combine that and build my own system. The simple fact is, because I've been given that stuff to promote here on my channel, I'm using it. It makes perfect sense, right? Why wouldn't I? There you go. Hopefully that answers that question. Yeah, to all those people out there that say, oh, it's all right for you, you get stuff for free. I don't get it for free because I have to pay the price of compromising my YouTube channel. Set the depth first. It's going to rain again. The weather's getting really dark. Looks like it's going to absolutely chuck it down. Right. So the first thing I need to do is set the depth on the track saw. Do that, just put it down, wait for the blade to touch the table, bring the stopper up, tighten it up, and that's my depth set. Bloody splinters right in the crease of my finger. Yeah, the depth is sadly flip out. Track around, let's put it on the line, like that. Get a little bit longer than it needs to be, and we can trim a little bit off of it. Is that right? Yeah. Firewood. Right, I'll be right back when I've finished cutting all these and I'll show you what I've done. I bought myself this router from Lidl's of all places, or was it Aldi? Oh, one of the two anyway. It's made by a company called Parkside. It was ridiculously cheap, so much cheaper than mainstream routers. Not used it just yet, so I'm about to use it for the first time. I've set the depth. All I want to do is round off these edges. They're really square. I don't want them too round though. If that makes sense. Probably not. Yeah, I just want to round them off a little bit and then I can sand it down and hopefully it fits. So let's try this. Okay. Don't look so bad actually. I think that's going to work. by the time I sand it down, those edges will be nice and rounded off, but not to the point where when you shut the drawer, there'll be that horrible lip that you see in so many other vans. Honestly, the amount I'm taking off, you could probably do it with a sander. Spot on, just how I wanted it. I think it was like 30 quid this thing. And if I was a professional, obviously, I'd buy professional tools. But my DIY, I don't need to spend hundreds of pounds on stuff that I'm only going to use once. Literally, once this van's built, I should probably never use this again. No, saying that, who knows, I might build another van. I know I should be wearing a mask, but I hold my breath. I don't breathe while I'm using it. Yeah, that's bloody lovely, that. So I'm going to clamp this in the old Black & Decker, give it a good sanding. I've had this Black & Decker for I don't know how many years, since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. It really served me well. I'd probably do a new one, but it works. And I've built many a van just using this. Even the Sprinter, when I built that, I was on a driveway, and this is all I had. Didn't have a bench, didn't have a track saw, just had this Black & Decker, some simple hand tools, a power drill, a power screwdriver, everything I sawed by hand, except for when I used the jigsaw. So yeah, if you're thinking about building a camper van, trust me, you don't need any of this stuff. You can do it on the driveway using just a Black & Decker and simple hand tools. In fact, pretty sure I made a video all about it. If I can find it, I'll link that video up here. Go check it out whilst I sand this down. These are good, these foam rubbing blocks. Really nice. Right, let's take a look, see how it fits. Right, let's see how this fits. I'm really excited to see how this looks. It's going to go in there. Oh, look at that, what a fit, so precise. Damn good at this, look at that. It actually stays there on its own, it's that precise. But there you are, so that's my divider. This is what I mean about having the bottom drawer somewhere to put the catch for it to latch onto. This top drawer is going to latch underneath here, so the drawer underneath here will latch on here. And I'm going to make another one of these. Look at that, it's so precise it won't move. Another one of these here like that for the big drawer down here. So all I've got to do now is make another 4 of these, because I want another one here, another one level with this, and then because we've got this big gap here, I'm going to put another one there. See, that's 5 all together, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So I need to make another 4 of these, which is probably going to take me the rest of the day. So before I start on those 4, I'm going to have a spot of lunch. Now here's a nice little trick I learned a little while ago, or I discovered. Did you know, just shut this, otherwise it will block my view, that turmeric is a really good anti-inflammatory. And just recently I've had a really bad iffy belly, so I've discovered not only turmeric tea is really tasty, also if you tear the top of the tea bag off, add the contents to your food, it makes a really nice seasoning. Add a little bit of water to that. And also, if you're a fan of stir fry like me, if only you could smell this, honestly. Because we like to turn this into some kind of curry, we use Chinese spices. I know you're probably thinking that's disgusting, Mel, but honestly this is the best. Bit of this. It turns plain old noodles and chicken into something rather spectacular. And we get, this is the disgusting part, some curry powder, just a little sprinkle of that in there. I'll tell you what, chicken noodles have never been the same since I started doing this. Look at the colour of that now, it just turns it into a nice shade of yellow. And there we go, look at that. Freaking awesome, don't you think? And if you could smell this, you'd appreciate exactly what I mean. So all this is literally chopped up chicken breasts, mixed noodles, which I buy pre-frozen from Lidl's. It's like £2 for a huge packet of frozen mixed vegetables and noodles. And it makes for a lovely midday snack. Oh, and I add some onion to that as well. Just one chopped onion, because onion is also an anti-inflammatory. Because I've been suffering with a really bad belly lately, and believe it or not, this actually helps. A little curry snack for my lunch. There we go. It's not a huge amount, but it is just enough to satisfy my hunger. Right. So I'm going to sit down, devour this, check out the footage that I filmed yesterday so that you've got an uploaded video for today. Oops, probably cutting the top of my head off. I'm using my old GoPro for this bit of footage, and it hasn't got a front facing screen, so forgive me that section where I've cut my head off. Right, so I'm now going to enjoy my light lunch with turmeric and curry and all those good spices, and whilst I eat this, I'm going to edit the video for you guys to watch tonight. I'm trying to keep on top of my video editing so I can keep my videos a little bit shorter. They're getting a bit longer than they used to be, and apparently people don't like the long videos, so I'm going to try and keep them as short as possible now. Maybe 10-15 minutes. Let me know, leave a comment down below how long you like the videos. Do you prefer shorter videos or longer videos? Just let me know, I'd be really interested to know. Right, that's lunch over with. Bloody lovely that was. I've done a rough edit of my video. It's all ready to go up hopefully by tonight. This is a video about me getting hot water in my van. You haven't seen that video, which you should have done by now. I'll put a link to that video up here. Anyway, it's done. Let's go and carry on working on the vario. That's it. Last one. That's 5 of these now. It's getting really late. It's gone 6 o'clock. But then again, I've had quite a productive day. I've now got 5 of these. Just get the others. So I've got 5 drawer dividers, all made out of scrap wood, so I'm pleased with that. I've managed to edit a video. I've had some lunch. All I need to do now is tidy all this mess up, and then I can call it a day. So let's put this back under there. Oh, bloody hell. Looks like we'll get to see it, eh? Let's put this away. I don't want to be driving around the Hoover van. Sure everything is turned off. That's it, that's my van locked up, and that's the end of this video. Hopefully you found it mildly entertaining, slightly informative. If you did, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and hopefully all goes well. I'll see you tomorrow, but until then, maybe you'd like to watch this video next. That's rubbish. Well, that's it, that's my van locked up. That's the end of my day, and it's the end of this video. Hopefully you found it mildly entertaining, slightly informative. If you did, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and all goes well, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra for now.